Have you seen people rolling in the mud, going round, 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 round? Or somebody will do namaskara for every step of the way. Or somebody will have 10,000 steps, so they will put 10,000 lamps or maybe karpur over there and burn it over there. All these things they do. They do a lot of things for getting whatever benefit that they want. And this God is very happy. He says, oh, look at this idiot. He is doing it. I am so happy. By rolling in the mud or by doing torture to your body, not eating food, I don't understand how it is that God is getting benefited. I have no idea. But yeah, the God, you have already promised the God. So this is what happened. The fruit gained by these people of less brains. See, small understanding. So these people who have gone to these small gods, they have got very little brains. So they have got the fruits. How many Devis and Devatas are there in India where people will go, oh, I walked for 25 kilometers to reach this temple. Then I have to squeeze myself through that temple inside. And after squeezing over there, I got a 1 second darshan and then I came out. We are doing Bhagavadgita chapter 7 verse 21. Whatever celestial form a devotee craving for some worldly object chooses to worship with reverence, I stabilize the faith of that particular devotee in that very form. So Shri Krishna says, okay, now that you have started following this God because you want something to be done, so what I will do is, I will ensure that your faith is firmed up in this activity. So you go and follow that God, okay? So this God is there, this deity which is there, so what you do? Okay, I want a baby, so I have to go and meet this God. I have to give these things to the God. I have to do this many vratas. I have to give so much to the temple. All these things are there. What you do? You follow them. So Shri Krishna says, okay, now since you have already gone over there because of your desires, these are incessant desires, and every time you have a desire, you go to that place. So I will firm up. Firm up means your devotion to that particular thing, I will make it very firm. Rest of the things you will forget. So this is what he does. I stabilize the faith of that particular devotee in that form. Alright? So imagine, there are people who go around a tree. Okay? And they tie a thread around that tree. Or sometimes they put one small pudiya, or maybe they will put one lock outside a temple. You know, there you get those locks available, and you put a lock over there. Or there are certain things available, some lemon is available, or something is available. So we offer those things. Those who have gone to Shani's temple, I'm sure you have seen the black cloth and all those things, the black thing and all that. They offer that. So that is available. So what happens is, your faith gets firmed up in that. Now Shani Maharaj, he will take away all my difficulties. Now this particular God will take away all my difficulties. I will get a baby. This particular God will give me a husband who will stay with me for the rest of my 7 lifetimes. Now this is 1, now minus that, 6 lifetimes he is anyway going to be the poor fellow. Okay? So that, and this God says, yeah, you have come to me, no, I have to give you this. And there is already one person sitting outside his door saying that, okay, your application is here, stamp it, put it away. Okay, your application is sanctioned. So what Krishna does? Krishna says, now since you have put your faith in this person, in this God, I will firm up your faith in that. So stabilize the faith in that particular devotee in that very form, whatever form it is. So I will stabilize it in that particular form. We will go to the next verse. We are doing Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 verse 22, endowed with such faith. He worships that particular deity and obtains through the deity without doubt his desired enjoyment as verily ordained by me. See, very strange words. So now that you have gone to some XYZ deity and you have gone and asked this deity, please, please, please God, I want this to be done. And the deity is already seen your application and says, okay, I will sanction you this. And he will put his signature and seal over there and sign it and give it back to you. Say, okay, you are sanctioned. Visa granted. But who is the main person here? It is ordained by Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna has told that deity, see, this fellow is going to come to you or this woman is going to come to you. Do one thing, when they come with their application, you please sanction it, okay? So Shri Krishna has already told them beforehand only. A super boss already knows, that there are idiots in this world who will go running after all these small things. I want you to think very carefully over here. If there is a CEO and he has already told his downline, the downline has been told something like this, we are anyway going to give an 8% increase in salary for everybody. Okay, 8%. He says if some idiot comes, give him 10%. Because they will ask, give me more, give me more, give me more. So give them, okay, but don't say anything. So there is a person who has been sanctioned no increase in salary. Okay, some people will be told, very clearly, oh, this year the company cannot afford to pay you, blah, 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 and your immediate manager, your, reporting manager says, I can't give you this money, because I have to do a lot of things, and bosses have said we cannot do this. Finally, you keep on crying in front of him, what is this, boss, everybody has got this. And you keep on making all those faces and keep on pestering him. So he says, okay, I will do one thing. What's your salary just now? 50,000. Okay. I'll give you 3,000 rupees extra. Please, boss, I want at least 5. You know how much trouble I have to go through to get your 5? And finally, after 2-3 days of haggling, he will say, okay, I'll give you 5,000. So now, next time onwards, 55, you please remember, I have given this to you, okay? I have gone out of the way to give you this additional 5,000 rupees. And that poor idiot in front thinks now he owes it to his reporting manager. And the super boss over there knows that this is how he is going to do. But he doesn't even interfere. So this young idiot over there doesn't go to the super boss. Why? Because he has no clue. And he is now indebted to this immediate reporting manager. This is a very common story across the world. Nobody tells anything. But already there is a mandate. A mandate means already it is known that they have to be given 10% increase. Period. 8 to 10%. And if you negotiate like this, what happens? You get a leveraging thing. You can leverage your position. Who? The boss can leverage his position. See, I gave you that salary. So this God is exactly like this manager. This deity has been told, see, you have to give this person. And now you go to this deity and you keep on giving him, please, I need this, please, I need this, please, I need this. And the deity finally says, okay, I'm giving you. And you fall for it, thinking that this deity is giving me. But at the end of the day, please remember, it has all come from Krishna only. Because he says very clearly, these are verily ordained by me. I have ordained them. I have ordered this thing to be given to this person. The desire's fulfillment, I have ordained it for that person through this God, this deity. Got it? I hope you all understood this much so far. Alright. So we will go to the next verse. We are doing Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 verse 23. The fruit gained by these people of small understanding, however, is perishable. The worshipper of God attains the gods, whereas my devotees, howsoever they worship me, eventually come to me and me alone. This is a very serious twist in the tale. He says, these idiots, very simply, people with less understanding, no brains only, no brainer, idiot of the highest orders. These idiots have gone to all these small gods, these deities, and they have prayed to that deity, and the deity says, okay, I'm giving you this. Alright? So, after you get the benefit, what happens? You get indebted to that deity. See, I went to this temple and I have said that I am going to do every Wednesday, Thursday, whatever, every day for the next 1 year. Or, I wanted visa. Okay. I went to Chilkur Balaji. Okay, he is in Hyderabad. I want US visa. So I went to Chilkur Balaji and I told him, if I get visa, you know what I will do? I will do Anga Prayakshanam, like, you roll around in the mud right round the temple. Have you seen people rolling in the mud, going round? Or somebody will do Namaskara for every step of the way. Or somebody will have 10,000 steps, so they will put 10,000 lamps or maybe karpur over there and burn it over there. All these things they do. They do a lot of things for getting whatever benefit that they want. And this God is very happy. He says, oh, look at this idiot. He is doing it. I am so happy. By rolling in the mud or by doing torture to your body, not eating food, I don't understand how it is that God is getting benefited. I have no idea. But yeah, the God, you have already promised the God. So this is what happened. The fruit gained by these people of less brains, see, small understanding. So these people who have gone to these small gods, they have got very little brains, so they have got the fruits. How many Devis and Devatas are there in India where people will go, oh, I walked for 25 kilometers to reach this temple. Then I have to squeeze myself through that temple inside. And after squeezing over there, I got a 1 second darshan and then I came out. But I walked all the way. Good for you. You walked all the way and finally you got one darshan, and then because of the darshan you got your sanctions. Sanctions are there. Oh, you got money, you got married, you got children, you got nice visa for going to some country in the world. Okay. Oh, I got a UK visa, very, very difficult to get. Schengen, I got Schengen class. Everything happens. So when that happens, so the fruit that is gained by this kind of people is perishable. Perishable simply means this. The visa is going to get revoked very soon. So whoever goes to whichever country, they think that, okay, I have got this, I have got these children, I have got married, This God gave me marriage, this husband of mine, Now I have got married to this husband. Very goody fellow. Tall, dark, handsome and beautiful guy. Oh my God, he comes from a rich family and all that. And 1 year later, you come to know that guy is a whatever. And then you are now thinking that I have to go and ask for a divorce. So again you go to the same temple and say, now you got me married to this fellow, now you give me divorce also. And this is how people keep on going to these temples and praying to some deities and gods and this and that. And these people get their wishes sanctioned. But these are temporary in nature. Why are they temporary? Because you are asking the wrong person in the first place. I have never understood this, where they go, every year they will do some puja and part. Every year. For happy married life. That happy married life is never there for the whole year. Again when this day comes, they will again go and do the same puja for happy married life. This they go on for the next 30 years, 40 years of their life, keeping on doing the same nonsensical stuff. You think the God is going to give them that? It really doesn't work like that. But these people of less understanding, less brains, they keep on doing this time and again, time and again, time and again. And these are called temporary benefits. You are going to get into a karmic debt with this God. This God is going to put you in a karmic debt. He is going to say, see, I gave you this. Now what you got to do? You have got to come to my heaven. Because I need a lot of servants like you. However is perishable, the worshippers of God attain these gods. See, it is written over there. So these people of less understanding, they keep on praying to all these gods, asking them things this and that and that and that and that. They get these gods very easily. Whatever they want, they get it from these gods. And because they are indebted to this God, they have to go to this God's heaven. Okay, after death you come to me. I need a peon, an office peon in my office. Okay? I need somebody to clean my vessels. Please come. So this God definitely uses these people for that purpose. So they get these gods. But Shri Krishna says, those who are dear to me, those who are my devotee alone, they don't bother about the rest of these gods at all. They are not even concerned, because these gods cannot grant anything on their own. They have been sanctioned by me, ordained by me. Don't forget these words. Everything is ordained by Shri Krishna alone. And if Shri Krishna has ordained it, what these gods can give them? Temporary gifts only, which he will withdraw them immediately. So happy married life becomes unhappy married life very soon. Children which are born, they turn out into nasty human beings. Got it? All these things that you ask for, even money that you ask for. I want money, I want money. I want to get married, I want to settle down, I want money, I want a house. The same house that you have asked for becomes a burden on you. The same children, the same house, the same husband, the same money, everything that you have asked for becomes a burden on that person instantly. The moment it is taken, you are indebted to this God and you get into trouble because of this. So Shri Krishna says, if you are devotee of mine, Shri Krishna's, then whichever way you worship me, there are ways of worshipping. Remember, there are 4 kinds of devotees of Krishna we have done yesterday, day before yesterday. Somebody who has a desire is the lowest kind of devotee. There are 4 kinds of devotees we mentioned, right? There is a verse over here which says very clearly that there are 4 kinds of devotee of Krishna. One who, somebody who is always bothered about getting something or the other. Please Krishna, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. It's a worldly possession. Person who wants worldly possession. Second one is a sickly fellow. Person who is always sick for something or the other. Oh, I got diabetes. Oh, I got blood pressure. Oh, I got anemia. I got this. I got that. I got cancer. Please take care of me. So these people also go to Krishna. So this is a second type. Third type is the one who wants, oh, I want to know a lot of stuff about Krishna. I want to do everything, every research of his. Then there is a fourth one, who is the man of wisdom. So Shri Krishna says, whichever way you worship me, any of these 4 characters, because you may be one of them, no? See, instead of going and begging from that God, you can beg from me, no? So you become my lowest devotee. Doesn't matter, at least you are my devotee, no? So when you are my lowest devotee, what happens? You will anyway come to me only. So he says, whereas my devotee, howsoever they worship me, eventually come to me and me alone. So directly they will come to me. It doesn't matter. You just keep on saying Krishna, 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 Krishna. Finally you will come to me only. No, where else you will go? But if you are going to run after some other god, you will go to his heaven. His heaven is temporary. His heaven is temporary. My heaven is permanent. Even after the whole world collapses, everything, even after the pralaya, my heaven is the only heaven which stays. Because I am the super boss of this entire universe. This whole creation, I am the boss. So we are doing the next verse. We are doing Bhagavadgita, chapter 7, verse 24. Not knowing my supreme nature, unsurpassable and undecaying, the ignorant person regards me, who I am the supreme spirit, beyond the reach of mind and senses, and the embodiment of truth, knowledge and bliss, to have assumed a finite form through birth as an ordinary human being. Here Shri Krishna is explaining. So you look at me and you think I am some idiot born in this world like a human being. Because I appear so human, You can see all my faults. Okay? I have dark skin. I walk with a teda meda. I don't walk straight also. I am bent at 3 places. I can't stand straight. I have so many women running around me. Okay? And I am always running after something or the other. I keep on robbing stuff. I go in this one's house and rob, ghee, butter and all those things. And I appear so human to your eyes. But what you don't understand is, you don't have any idea about my supreme nature. I am the highest nature of all. Even Prakriti is below me. Because that is the supreme nature of mine. It is unsurpassable. You cannot even surpass it. My nature is the highest. And it is undecaying. Everything in nature decays, goes to ruins. This whole world will go to ruin. Everything will come to a standstill. I am the only one who is never going to do that. Because I am undecaying. I never get destroyed. Everything else which is a created thing gets destroyed. This ignorant person who keeps on running after all these gods. You remember? Person with desire running after all these gods. This is an ignorant person. He regards me. When he looks at me, he thinks I am some idiot. But I am the supreme spirit. The spirit within every human being. The Jeev Atma. Your Jeev Atma is a small portion of my greatness. I am stupendous. Cannot be counted also. I am that huge. I am that supreme spirit which is beyond the mind and senses. You can't even think of me, how supreme I am. With your petty mind, you are trying to analyze me? You think I am some ordinary person? Just because I am not doing any magic in your world? These gods, they make magic, You go to them, oh God, give me this, and they give you. But they are giving because I have ordained it. But if you come to me, I am not going to do magic. On the contrary, whatever you have, I will take it away. Because I don't want you to be under this delusion of desires. If you have more and more desires, and these desires are going to consume you, then you are not going to be my devotee. So I take away all those desires of yours. Slowly and steadily all the desires are eliminated. I am beyond the time. I am the embodiment of Satchitananda, truth, consciousness and bliss. I am that Satchidananda. But I have assumed this small body of mine. I have taken up this body. This petty body, human body. I have entered this human body and I have said, I am such an ordinary human being. I have nothing in this world. See, look at me. I am such a poor man. I don't have anything. And I have all my faults in me. See? So many faults. So you look at my body and you think I am some ordinary person. That is your illusion. And you are deluded by Maya saying that, oh, Krishna is such an ordinary fellow. He is one of the, he keeps on saying, I am a Vishnu avatar. Okay, he must be a Vishnu avatar. Krishna is not a Vishnu avatar. Vishnu is Krishna's avatar. It's the other way around. He is the highest. All other gods, they take form from him. He is the super boss. But he appears like an ordinary fellow over there. He's got only this much height. He goes around like that. Keeps on dancing all over the town. Full time he is doing some danga masti here or there. And never sits in one place. He goes here, there all the time. And all dhamal patti. Those who understand Hindi will know this. He's full of mischief. All the time. And people look at him and say, oh, this fella, you dead fellow. So Shri Krishna is explaining just now. This is where the delusion is. You do not understand the truth in this. I am the one who gives everything to everybody. All the gods, I have sanctioned them. You can have this power from me. And they are now using their power and say, oh, the power is from them. So we have come to the end of verse 24. We will stop over here.